today with a little get ready for me. I've got a bunch of filming to do today, and I am just finally getting ready to get my makeup on. So come on in. I am starting with some Laura Geller. Laura Geller is a big piece of my makeup regime today, and I really like this Better Than Block. It is a skincare infused serum foundation, and it has 50 SPF. Laura Geller, I would say, tailors her products to the 40 plus crowd. And yes, I know you thought that I was 29, but I've had my 29th birthday and I am in that 40 plus crowd. But if you're new here, hi, I'm Beth, known as Curvygirlbeth across socials, and I typically bring fashion, fitness, food, and finds. And beauty is something that has always been a big part of my life since, I don't know, since I wore my first lipstick and blush to my dance recital in the second grade, I think. And always been a a natural look, natural beauty products, nothing too heavy, nothing over the top unless it was for some, performance on stage or something like that. But maybe a couple of awfully modeling gigs or photo shoots. But in any case, typically a natural looking face that includes just a little blush, a little eyeshadow, lipstick. If I went to a deserted island, my best friend says I would have, I can only bring one thing. They say it would be lipstick. So maybe believe in lipstick, but it's usually something in maybe lighter, but also, has some zing to it. So in any case, today I'm coming in with favorites from Laura Geller. The baked, best of the best baked full face basics, and I'll show you that when I open it. And then Youngblood is a company that I really love, all of their products, but today I'm only working with their cream blush. You'll see those as well. Wet n Wild has always been a favorite. I have tended toward utilizing drugstore, so to speak, lipsticks for years because there was a while where I was always getting cold sores anytime I got sick, and I got sick a lot. And it just didn't make any sense to be throwing out the expensive department store brands every single, time you turned around. So I reverted to that. And I've been using L'Oreal Voluminous Original Mascara for years as part of modeling as well. And so there you have it. I'll get into it in a second. If you're new, please feel free to hit that. I'd love for you to subscribe. I'm at a little over 49,500, and I'm trying. Hi, Melanie. And I'm trying to get to that 50K as my next goal. On the heels of the 100K, I'm ready for that play button. And so if you'd help a girl out, I'd appreciate it by hitting subscribe. And if you subscribe, please make sure to turn on your notifications, because I do come live fairly often. I just don't have a schedule yet, and I'm trying to get around to it, but I just can't commit at the moment. Someone's here from Milan, Italy. The Galleria is one of my favorite places. So beautiful. And a Bellini. Bellini. In this live, you will, I do have products tagged for you. And so did you know that you can shop on screen right here on YouTube? This is fantastic as far as I'm concerned. I think that it is such a great, great tool and resource for everyone. And so, can you let me know if you see that pinned, please? That would really help me out. This is my favorite Christmas gift. Do I speak English? Yes, I'm speaking English right now. Oh, maybe it's is it translating? Is it translating me? Oh my goodness, that would be amazing. Mystic mushroom, yes, I speak English. I like that sweater. You know, isn't this a lovely sweater? This is a cable knit sweater dress. In all truth, I don't have it tagged here because it's not something that I know where to find on my YouTube picker. Um, mm, okay, well, thanks for stopping in to troll. I know it's a beautiful burgundy color, but check it out. Look, it has a cable knit top, cable knit sleeves, but then the back they made is plain. This nice cinched waist, and then this bottom is like a nice thick, it's really warm, and I'm loving it. That is it. Okay, Jackson, you are out. Now let's see if I'm going to remember how to do it here. I think we just remove. But how do we kick you out? I'm pretty sure I can translate, but after the live. Yes, you're right. But that was why I was like, wait a minute, is that another thing that they just put in that I didn't know that it's doing it while we're live? Because I hadn't heard that, and that would have been something. So I do my makeup application the old way with my foundation. I simply put it on my fingers and apply it to my face. Isn't that something? No tools necessary. I don't use a brush for this. I don't use a sponge. I don't use anything. I use my fingers. And to be really honest, it helps me. Well, not only does it help to kind of move some fluid, stimulates the lymphatics a little bit, provides a little warmth, the whole 9 yards, but it also helps me to figure out, is it there? Because I can feel the product. This is a very light product. It does have a nice bit of moisturizer to it. However, I can feel where I put it, so I know, oh wait, we need more right there. And so, yeah. Mushroom, are you a YouTuber also? And how's everybody doing, Abbott? I've never been to Algeria. And yeah, I'm not so sure that I would visit Algeria, frankly. I'm staying put for the moment. I thought this was my new life. If you're new here, I just launched my son off to college in this fall. And I thought I was going to be, thanks for the positive vibes, back at you. I thought that I was going to be, I don't know what I did here. Oh, I know what I did. Look at this. Oh, now I see it. I messed it up. I couldn't understand what was going on. It was getting a little, I'm going to need a lip brush for that. I feel like I just look too pale, so I know that people often put their lipstick at the end, but I'm going to come in right now. And yeah, I don't even have a lip liner because it's that kind of a simple makeup application I'm doing. Anyway, I thought I did travel quite a bit. I traveled September, October, November, December. I traveled all of those. But unfortunately, when I was traveling in November, I had a trip and fall. And it was really crazy, really quite scary. I went in an ambulance for the first time. I was all by myself on the streets of Atlanta, literally, like I was on the ground, on the streets in Atlanta. The good Lord was really watching out for me because I had met a woman earlier in the day, and we exchanged phone numbers, not social media, not we were at a professional event, not LinkedIn, but real phone numbers. And I had just texted her to say, sorry, I didn't get to say goodbye at the end of the conference night because we were standing in the same booth next to each other. And then I turned around and she was gone. And I said, I'll see you tomorrow. And then she said, oh, come meet us for dinner. And so I was on my way to meet her for dinner. And then voila, a little bump in the sidewalk. And that was the end of me. And so anyway, I was very blessed because I have a brand new Samsung 25. Oh, I should, and a brand new iPhone 17. I have to do a video on both of those. But anyway, and I just don't know how to shut it off yet. Yes, I agree. Are you author? Not trying to be rude, just are you an author? I'm not an author. I am a fashion, fitness, food, and finds creator here across socials. I've got a following of about 1 million, and it's all under a wellness purview because I am a patient advocate for lipedema, which is a disease that affects 11% of women. And it typically affects from the waist down. I know this dress is a little not so form-fitting, but if you go back, you can see form-fitting things and you'll know what I'm talking about then, because I have a shape that is, the root of that shape is my lipedema. And I'm also an obesity care advocate, do weight management, counseling and coaching. I've been in the weight management game, well, my whole entire life, but specifically since 2003 when I had gastric bypass and let go of, 230 pounds. And then in 2017 got diagnosed with this lipedema that creates my shape. And but that was part of my whole life's journey that I just didn't ever know about. And so I took to social media to let people know you could have a chronic disease, even more than one, and still look good. And so here we are. I don't know, what did I just figure out? 7 years in. I started in January of 2019, and here we are. So as far as authoring, I did just author. So for that Atlanta event, I was at Obesity Week because I was presenting a poster presentation because I wrote an abstract and a manuscript is in development for a paper on GLP-1s with one of the pharmaceutical companies. So yeah, look at that. You're not so far off. I am sure there's a lot of business to be made in Algeria. There is no doubt about that. It is definitely an up and coming space for opportunity, for sure. definitely. And I am sure that I would be a big hit there and probably make a lot of money creating a whole bunch of brand awareness and deals and all of that. I'm just sticking close to home right now because that trip did not do me any favors. Did not do my psyche any favors. And it reminded me that it's a dangerous world out there. Oh, nice. 16. Well, you know what? The beauty of that is that you have time and the world is your oyster, right? You have to explore what things are of interest to you, what things you're good at. And now, to be quite honest with you, you probably find this interesting. Oh, I might get emotional. But if I think this might be before you got here, but before makeup has been a thing for me, like I said, since the second grade. And in high school, I was the girl who took everybody to do their makeovers. I took them to the beauty counters to be like, you should try this, you should do that, whatever. We would tell the makeup artist, no, don't worry about it, I had it. And I would do makeovers on my friends. This was before we had social media, so had we had social media, it would have been way different. And then I ultimately became an image consultant when I was in college, and helped people figure out what their best colors were for their jewelry and their fabric, because everybody has a halo. So you think a person's halo is up here. Well, not only that, that's based on their character, but this is based on your glow or your aura, your vibe. It is affected by what metal you wear. So see, I'm wearing gold because gold is my color because I have yellow undertones in my skin. And people with blue undertones would wear silver. And then whatever you wear in your upper left quadrant, so like over your heart, activates your halo. So your halo is what goes around here. Like, you know, if you see like the 16th century painters where they have like a little white around like the angels or the saints or whatever they're painting, it's because they were capturing their aura, their halo. And that's what the glow is. So people talk with me about the fact that I always look good in everything that I wear and blah, blah, blah. But they don't realize that it's because I pretty much only wear, I'm going to give it 95% of the time, I wear colors that are my color. And I go out of my way to pick those. And I don't pick colors that are not my color. So when I walk into a store, I don't look at everything. I only zero in on the things that I know will work. Then I have to look at, do I like the style? Then I look, will the style like me? Then, so it's a whole process, but it's a much shrunken down process because I'm really focused first on what is the color, then what is the style, then will the fit work? And so that takes a lot of time and energy. I was just thinking earlier today, like, had I not my whole life had to worry about, will this fit me because of the differences in my body due to the lipedema, what a freedom that might have been to just be able to go and just buy whatever I wanted, like most people do. But that was never a choice for me. Oh, that's so great that you're talking about why do people feel obligated to wear makeup. So I don't feel obligated to wear makeup. I feel better wearing makeup. I feel better with a little bit of freshness to my face, a little glow that's added. I feel better. I think that I have beautiful eyes, and I've always been told that. However, I feel like they're because I have basically, without mascara on, I have blonde eyelashes, and so you don't even see them. And so I think it's just stuff to accentuate, for me, to help bring out your, and as you can see, I'm not someone that has fake lashes or tattooed makeup, or I'm not putting on, I'm not doing all the kinds of contours and all the stuff like that. I'm just, basics. But I think that basic just gives a little improvement. But my son, who I told you is in his first year of college, he used to, when he was like 7 or 8, he used to, when I would be putting my makeup or my lipstick on, I think I used to put my lipstick on in the car at the light, and he would be like, I don't understand, why do women wear makeup? Because that's just fake. Men don't wear makeup as a general rule. And I was like, oh, kid, you might have a point. So you two are along the same lines. See, so nothing heavy. And this is my trick, is that I just use my wand of my mascara to create a little tiny bit of eyeliner to, again, accentuate the eyes. And did I put any eyeshadow on? I don't think I did I? Okay, so little trick for the eyebrows is, and this is also something, is that if your outer third of your eyebrows is less than your inner 2/3, you may want to look into whether or not you have a thyroid issue, because loss of the outer third is a symptom or indicator of, hey Bella, where are you coming in from? Okay, thanks Mystic for jumping in. I appreciate it. I hope you have a great day. And good luck with figuring out, come back, you can hang with Auntie, you can call me Auntie B, okay? See ya. Taylor, are you still here? How did you like the shout out? So I guess I really didn't come in with much explanation on my makeup, and I guess I'll just take a minute to do that in a second when I'm done. We'll just go in reverse. Because I'm going to have some fancy dresses on, I'm just going to put this little tiny bit of a little bit of sparkle. It's okay. You've been following me for 3 years. I wonder, how do you do this? How do you make more than one of the same comment and haven't received anything? What is it that you would receive? I don't send things to people. The way people get to know me better is they show up in my lives and they interact. There are people that are part of my membership, my memberships here on YouTube, or on that other big platform that's my original one. there are subscription there. I mean, I don't know what else to tell you about that. I have a blemish that I don't like, but I don't have any blemish cream, so we're going to go with that. Okay, I know what I did not do. One last thing. Okay, so let's talk about what I did so that we can have a quick recap. So I came in, I put on the Laura Geller's Better Than Block. It's a 50 SPS. It's a moisturizer. It's great. It goes on really quickly. It's a light coverage, as you can see, but it does a decent job, and I really like it. It has the moisture that I need. I have very dry skin. So I just put that on my fingertips. I go over, you can go back and see that. Then I used my Youngblood. I have two different colors. This is the travel version, and I love this one. It's so cute. It actually comes with a leather case that you can get as well. And this color, hold on, I forgot. Oh, let me tell you, the Better Than Block color is light. It says it right there. And I was trying to read the little, oh my gosh, that's fine. Okay, this one is Tiramisu. It has a little bit of a brown tint, and don't look at those edges because I mess those up. This one, which is the full size, is called Mulberry. And I like both of these colors a lot. I think that they give a nice natural look. I love how they glide on. I love how they stay on the whole day. It's great. It doesn't feel heavy. This is the Laura Geller. That is so funny. I was looking for this. This is the Laura Geller Kabuki brush. And it is retractable and angled. Voila. And so this I use to put on, and then in the Laura Geller's Baked Full Face Basics, it has some eyeshadow, 3 eyeshadows. And then it has the Baked Body Frosting. This is Tahitian Glow. And the Baked Blush and Brighten, which is Pink Buttercream, is the color in this set. The highlighter is the Baked Highlighter Portofino and Baked Highlighter French Vanilla. So actually the way that I finish my look is that I just drag this across and I just bring it down my nose, up and onto my chin. It's so simple. And as I said, this is not a big, and then I'll put a little bit at the top of the kabuki brush so I can go like this, and voila. You see? And then I do use both. I use a little of the pink and a little of the Tahitian, and I just go like this. It's really, for me, it's really to set the cream blush and help keep it in place. And then I bring it up into my eyes to raise my look. That's how I use that as my base. And then, as I mentioned, I use the Voluminous L'Oreal Paris, and I like a straight brush, and I just do it vertically. And then I go over the tops. And I probably, because I have such thin and such blonde, I probably pass it through about 3 times. And then I didn't do more, but I also kind of drag on the first time under the eyes to make some eyeliner. And then the eyeshadow, I did a combination of the 2 darker browns. Let me tell you what they're called. Hold on, let's see if it tells me. Almond and Sunstone. I just go up in 2/3 in the crease, and up and 2/3 in the crease, And then I put, I'm not going to do it again because now I just dirtied this brush. And I did dip it in water to get the outer bit of my eyebrow darker. And the oyster, I think it's called oyster. Let me see. Yeah, the oyster shadow I just put on the bottom in the outer half just to give a little highlight. And then I finished all of that. The lipstick, I used both of the blushes, the cream blushes. This brand, Youngblood, you can use lips, cheeks, and eyes. And not all brands, you can do that. And this is just a little lip gloss. This one has a little bit of a shimmer in it. And voila, there we go. I'm ready to go film for the day. Oh, thanks. The color of my hair. I did have some highlights put back in it at the couple weeks ago. It is looking like a mess today, but we're going with it. So anyway, thanks for being here. Appreciate y'all. I hope you have a great day. If you're new here, please hit that follow button or subscribe and turn on your notifications, whether you're new or not, so that you can come back when I'm live, because I do just show up. I will be here live later with some dresses, so I hope you stop by for that. Okay, bye for now. See ya. And remember, you can jump into that shopping bag at any time during the presentation or after the presentation. I've got the Wet n Wild lip gloss. I've got the mascara, the L'Oreal mascara, and different choices of places you can purchase through, because I know everybody has their, what their favorites are. The Youngblood is here. The Laura Geller, the retractable angled brush on her particular site is so inexpensive right now. Like, I don't care if you use her stuff or not, you should have this retractable angled brush, because just for the price alone, you'll see, because I also tagged it from other places, and the price on her site right now is like crazy. This Better Than Block Skin, light foundation is here. The palette, let's see. Yeah, the Best of Baked Full Face palette is here. I included some eyeshadow palette. And then the glass, and believe it or not, I'm drinking water, hot water, with a little sprinkle of sea salt. That's what's in my, this is from Joy Jolt, and this is one of my favorite Christmas gifts I got this year. I'm like all day with this mug, and I did include some where you can get them personalized, because Valentine's is coming up, and all of the things that I put in here would be great Valentine's gifts. So if you're looking for something that's not roses, all of these would be great. So thanks for being here. Appreciate you all, and bye for now. See ya.